So, Toy Story 5 has finally found its director, and it may have turned a lot of people's heads around of what they overall feel about this movie. Andrew Stanton will be directing Toy Story 5. He previously directed Wall-E and Finding Nemo and Finding Dory for Pixar. Now, this news got me super excited for the movie at first because Andrew Stanton did Wall-E and Finding Nemo. I mean, I love both of the Finding Nemo movies, and Wall-E is phenomenal, and those movies are both masterpieces. So for Toy Story 5, do I really like that he is actually going to be directing this movie? Well, I'm a bit split. On one hand, I'm like, yes, they hired him because he is a great director and he's been working for movies for a long time for Pixar. But on the other hand, I feel like it's Pixar just playing it safe, and they really just. I feel like overall right now their future does not seem good from what we have seen, from like them not making autobiographical tales anymore and just having things that are more broader for everybody. While some of that is good, a lot of that is really concerning for the future of Pixar, and I feel like this director choice of Andrew Stanton feels a lot more like a safe bet than something that they like truly thought he would make a good movie for. I still think Toy Story 5 is going to be great, but I feel like this directing choice does feel pretty safe, and I kind of wish that if they wanted to take a risk, they probably should have picked a different director. Now, hold on. What I'm trying to say here is that I just feel like Pixar right now, they're not really taking a lot of risks. They're looking at movies that were dumped on Disney Plus, like Soul, Luca, and Turning Red, and they're thinking that our originals may not do well anymore, even though you don't even know how those movies would have done if they were in theaters. So, what I'm trying to say is that I feel like Pixar is not taking as much risks anymore. And with this director choice, I feel like that they are just kind of playing it safe and kind of repeating stuff that they have done before, where they're using the same director for this movie. For the last couple of other Pixar movies, we had different directors that some never did movies or some were kind of involved in some other things from Pixar from a long time ago. But again, this is not a bad choice for a director. I do think he's going to make a fantastic movie. This is actually the biggest project that Andrew Stanton will do because Wally and Finding Nemo, I mean, those were original. But keep in mind, this is a fifth film in a Pixar franchise. No other Pixar franchise has gotten a fourth movie, a fifth movie, or even a spin off, and even Disney Animation has never had a trilogy before. So that he has a lot of stress and a lot of stuff that he needs to get right in this movie because he cannot mess this up. Because if he messes this up, I think that he is not going to be loved as much from other people anymore, and he's going to be kind of looked at as the person that failed the Toy Story ending. But I don't think he'll fail the Toy Story ending because I do think, while this directing choice again may feel a bit safe, I don't think it's bad. So yeah, I do think that this is a great director to do Toy Story 5. I've been super excited about Toy Story 5, and now that we finally have a release date, a director, all we really need is to wait till D23 happens, and then we'll get a bit of the plot of the movie, and we may get some more casting on the movie, because I bet everyone is going to come back at least one more time, because a lot of the actors that play these characters are like in their 80s or 90s now. I mean, except for Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, they're in their 70s, but I'm really curious as well. Is everyone going to come back for this movie as well? I mean, it sounds really good from what we're hearing right now. I mean, there's a rumor that Andy might come back, which I'm not too excited about. But the whole thing about this director makes me happy. I'm just curious about who the producers are. What direction will they go with this movie? Once I hear more about that, that will get me even more excited. But again, this director does get me very excited. Just next time, Pixar, when you're making another movie, please hire a new director or at least someone that you've already worked with before, but please still make autobiographical tales and please take risks. But with Toy Story 5, while it may feel like a safe bet, I'm still very excited for this movie when it releases June 19th, 2026. How do you guys feel about the director for Toy Story 5? But that's pretty much everything for this video, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe. Remember, movie is going to take over my channel for the next couple of years, and I hope you guys are excited for the future of my channel, since Inside Out 2 is pretty much done for my channel. I will talk about the movie some more, but I'll see you guys all next time, and